Good morning, Parveen, Daryl, and Holly. Hi.
Good morning.
Good
Hi.
morning. I thought you were all incredible this season on Manifest. I especially loved learning more of each of your characters. So for all three of you, tell me about some of your favorite Manifest moments from either this season or your previous seasons. We'll go Parveen, Holly, and then Daryl.
Loved the bleeding eyes. That was pretty
Last season, yeah.
bleeding eyes. I just love all the stuff I have with Vance this season. We're in the bird's nest. Troy is back. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, there's so many. Four seasons, it's a lot.
Yeah. And Holly?
Oh,
Brianna.
I think that they were so cute, and I don't know, I had a really nice bond with them. So I love working with them and just everyone on the set. I got to work with Parveen a little, which was fun. So yeah, just Angelina's such an isolated character. Anytime that I get to work with people is a fun day on set for me.
I love my scenes with Parveen also. I don't have any scenes with Angelina, but I love my scenes with Parveen. This is an insight. Parveen loves to rehearse, and you don't get a lot of rehearsal on television. In fact, you get no rehearsal. It's you rehearse it once for the cameras, and then you got to do it. And any kind of creativity, you just got to find in the moment. But Parveen loves to rehearse. So she will Zoom with me when we have a scene, like before the day. And what happens is she makes me a better actor so that when it comes time to do our scenes, the reason they just pop is because she makes me work. And it's wonderful.
That's so beautiful.
I got a lot of jargon. That's why I got a lot of crazy science jargon, you know?
You do. Yes. So the fans, the manifestors, are so passionate about the show. They have very specific reactions to Saanvi, Vance, and Angelina. So what have been some of the fan reactions that have either surprised you or really stayed with you over the years for all three of you?
Oh, do you mind if I go first, guys? I mean, I've lived in the same neighborhood from season one. And, you know, I would get the occasional, oh, you look familiar, you know, oh, do I know you? And some people would even say, oh, you're from that plane show. We got on Netflix, and holy, let me tell you, it was a night and day difference. The amount of love that I would get on the streets of Brooklyn. I mean, and the kids, I lived between 3 high schools. The kids, you know, they're so passionate and they were so excited. And it just, you know, I really got a taste of the demographic, a feel of the demographic that is watching the show. And, you know, so many different kinds of people. You know, the kids, because, you know, they usually scream. So they're hard to forget, but it's a hard time pinpointing it, but it's so cool to visually see all these different types of people coming up to you and how big of an impact Netflix had on that.
It was fun in the very beginning having people hate Vance because they felt that he was persecuting the passengers. And then over the seasons, having people love Vance because he's helping the passengers. So that was fun for me.
Yeah, I think it's really cool seeing, especially on Twitter, the fans' interactions and how much they rally for the show. Of course, that's literally like the entire reason that we're even back for the season. But the predictions that they make and how accurate they can be sometimes is wild, because I can't predict anything on this show. So it's really impressive to see how devoted the fans are, and they pick up on every little thing, the things that you don't think anyone is ever going to notice, they get it. So it's really amazing.
Yeah. And then finally, you've all wrapped on the show now. Did you get to keep anything from set, or was there something you wanted to keep from set that you weren't allowed to?
Oh, I got to keep some of my clothing. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I took one of the outfits that our amazing costume designer and tailor Rosie, she made custom for me. So I got to take that home. And then there was also an easel, an art easel on one of the sets that I asked set deck department if I could have at the end of the show if no one needed it. And they were so nice and gave it to me. So that was very exciting. So I have something for my paintings.
My favorite things were last year, I stole some of the stationery from Eureka. And this year, I got the back of my director's chair, which, is the first time as an actor I've had my character's name on a chair. And that was very cool. So yeah, I have that.
Oh, I love it. And so were you excited for the fans to see this season?
Man, the fans are going to be shocked and scared and happy and surprised. And I couldn't believe when I read the scripts what was coming. So I know that they're just going to be on the edge of their seats. So that's exciting.
I love it. Well, thank you all so, so much for the art that you bring into the world. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. You too.